for sure. So we're gonna go into our next set, which should be Kofmadness against nipahneXus. I think it was nipahneXus. Sorry, I didn't have the graphic. I was trying to remember the nick, but yeah, nipahneXus with the chip and Kofmadness on the paw. We were talking a little bit about this, and do you want to sort of like give a frame to this matchup to the viewers that may not have caught it at the beginning of the stream?
Of course, yeah. So a lot of this matchup is the fact that Chip has got a million options off every button that all feel awful to try to block his Potemkin, because Chip is always so disjointed from everything he wants to do. And it means that Potemkin really has to be wary and be alert of when the commitment needs to occur for his buttons. For instance, if you see a Chip do their overhead link from their Rekkas, you can punish that with 5p, pp into HK. And you need to be aware that if they do the leaf grab, you can either back Mega Fist it or hit it with the jump back throw, but you also need to be like wary of the point that Chip at any point could do leaf grab, purple RC, and then you're just in the air whiffing a grab in front of Chip in the corner, most likely. Like,
oh, that is my speciality. This is my matchup to talk about. No, like, jokes aside, I have played a lot this matchup, mostly because I'm good friends with Leafrock, but I've also played. Oh, sorry. No, I was saying apparently there's going to be a character change from nipahneXus, and we will see May instead of Chip. So that's why I am stepping in as the resident May commentator and player. But yeah, May in this matchup, I played it a lot against Leapfrog. I played it a lot against some other pots, including Kurokich, including Jamie when she was playing pot. So I have quite the experience. I don't think it's the easiest matchup for May. Absolutely not, because he gets to control a lot of the mid range, and you are forced to gamble. Now, the gamble there is very high risk, but also very high reward, because she can get like 50 or 60% from one touch from 2HS if she catches a button mid screen. However, if that doesn't happen, you have whiffed 2HS in front of pot. So, there's that. In general, Dolphins are not going to be a threat to pot, especially if they are careful with buttons. And everything you do is reactable with 5p into a hit, which sets you into hard knockdown, which sets you into 50-50.
Yep, this is one of those other matches where 5pp into HK is actually a viable option to do if the May isn't careful with Dolphin placement and Dolphin timings. Oh. Yep, Kofmadness, like, establishing pot, like, where I want to be at the start of a round with 5p. Oh, and there comes all the Dolphins in the world.
Yeah, and, there it is, there's a big counter.
You have to respect 5H in this matchup as May. You actually have to respect it because of Dolphin startup times.
Yeah, absolutely. And your buttons are not going to be that great. Ooh, we're playing pinball, we're playing ping pong, all the sports. It's the Olympics time, and pot right now is the ball. What a round.
Excellent use. I also wanted to call out the fact that Nexus didn't use meter there to get the bonus Oki, because having the 100% meter on hand immediately to be able to do more mix-ups afterwards is more valuable than the mix-up that you would get for spending the meter into the pot there. Huge damage coming out here. Oh my god. I love Potemkin so much.
That should be dead.
Oh, she's dead. She's dead. That's it. Yeah, she's dead.
Oh, no! Okay.
Yeah.
I was scared for a second in case the wall didn't actually stick, and, it's a bit tight for the second Mega Fist, but yeah, Kofmadness got it.
Yep, Kofmadness with, like, the excellent damage there. Ooh. JH in this matchup is actually pretty good.
Well, the JD, and is gonna get full conversion, no burst to escape it. Yes, why not?
In this case, I can approve of it. Like, you want to try and bait the burst with something. Oh,
no, never mind. The burst came back. Otherwise, yeah, that would have been death.
I can respect the walk forward off the red RC there because it threatens Potbuster and it threatens the the CS as well. Really good round off both players there.
Yeah, and another detail that I want to point out: all the balls that you're seeing the Arisugawa balls, they're actually like fake because she gets 48 frame startup and pocket definitely like hammerfall all of them or slide that or do other things. But yeah, in general, you don't want to give May that chance to throw to get the ball out because then she wins neutral for free.
Oh yeah. That being said, like Pot doesn't really care too much about the ball. Whoop, there's the 5K. Trying to catch the jump out, I think. Oh, this is going to be a full conversion. Nexus is dead.
You said that he doesn't care about the ball, but it depends if May has meter. Because if she doesn't have meter, it sets into a real 50-50 front meter. So yeah.
Whoop, goes for that the heat knuckle, but not quite getting it.
Oh. Damage!
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. I felt that one in my soul.
I usually do it with the jumping B between the JK and the J after the JK JD. I want to see if this does more damage. I love that.
Oh, there's the Garuda impact. Possibly looking for the next one. Good use of the explosion to try and reach the
yes, you can grab the jumping HS from literally full screen. I don't know why, but that is a thing. Yes. Okay, first is there. Yes, the block too far doesn't get the normal. I think they went for the normal bust and they were too far. Unfortunately,
it was a Kara buster and just a slight misinput. You only have 3 frames to make the difference between Kara and normal buster. Oh, yeah. Potemkin, the real execution monster of this game.
Still a great position for Kofmadness. Now also with the burst, yeah, they get to force the situation too. There's the buster, and now you are one guess from that Garuda. Plus 2D very well blocked jumping HS to reset the neutral.
Gets that Mega Fist, for anyone who is not aware, back Mega Fist has a unique bounce property that if you get hit by counter hit on it, it sends you very high into the air. This is the reason why Potemkin gets Kara back Mega Fist loops as a thing.
Yeah, and if it gets blocked, it's +4. So good luck.
It's a execution barrier on that thing's the only reason I'm not literally doing back Mega Fist in neutral at round start every single time. Ooh. Seeing, like, this is really interesting. Like, Nexus is spending a lot of their time off the ground, because as long as they don't push a button, they don't have to really fear Heat Knuckle, and they don't really have to worry about 6P or 2H.
And like, if they have mirror, they can also air super the HBB on reaction. So there's always an option that they don't have to fear. But speaking of options to fear, now it's going to be 50-50 here. Never mind burst to escape it.
May in a really threatening position here. The double super May is really scary for Pot in this scenario. Because like you want to be able to try and threaten something here, but fast RCs like that mean that you're very... Oh, good reaction for the throw.
Slammed like an octopus that has just been fished.
Ooh, 5P. Such a good button. I miss 5P from the beta, though. 5P from the beta was a problem. Alright. Ooh. See, there's so much temptation as you play Pot in this matchup to let the person come at you because you want them to be in Pot Buster range. But May's throw is actually pretty good. And these are scenarios where you're like, I don't really want to throw out Pot Buster in case one of her fast buttons get to me. But I need to do something about the throw that's going to get me otherwise. Oh no.
That's going to be close. Not dead, but very, very close.
Depends. Yep. I thought she might be able to get enough meters to get something out.
Ooh, unfortunately, just actually slow with the throw, because you can throw the Gigantor. It's like 19 frame startup or something.
You have to be point blank to Pot when he's getting up and throw him during the startup frames of it.
Yeah, for sure.
But she was just a little bit too far away and skidded out with the throw whiff right in front of him. The respect start. Double crouch 2P. Ooh. Yep. That's a true combo on counter hit. Makes every Potemkin sad. Really respecting the fireball
actually,
here.
No. That is gold staggerable. I tested that.
Oh, is it just, I thought any staggerable combo was blue rather than white.
What's that?
When you get oh no, I'm so sad. Any time that a combo is staggerable and you could have mashed out of it, it goes blue. I thought. Or is that
Oh,
if you landed off an
I'm
unblockable?
not sure about that, but I was like, oh wow, what?
That was a long catch. That's exactly what you were talking about with the full screen grab on that.
Yeah. Careful though. Okay, wire. Force plus 10.
The overhead, the very local overhead. And we're seeing red RC. There's the 5D. That's a frame trap, by the way.
What a bait! The move forward and then just blocking and walking back at the last second.
I would like to see like the Hammerfall break out of Kofmadness here, but I think he's a better player than I am. So if he's getting that full Hammerfall out, there must be a reason he's going for capitalized damage against a Mei. Could well be it, as opposed to going for positioning.
Yeah, to be honest, Nexus has been jumping back a lot. So, Hammerfall actually can catch the pre-jump frames if you're precise in some situations.
There it is again. Looking for that little walk forward. Normal Mega Fist. Gets the wake up. Catches the jump out there with the 2K. Oh no. Was looking for that little shimmy, possibly trying to calculate off meter.
Uh-oh.
Gigantier point blank. Oh. So yeah, if you don't block the initial burst of Gigantier, the projectile will actually come out. If you block the initial burst of it, good 2D. Or sorry, throw break. If you...
That was a burst.
Yep. It definitely happened.
But then, yeah.
2D catches something.
Game. Yeah, so great. It turned out to be a good burst. Yeah, something that I wanted to point out in this matchup is that Kofmadness is not doing a lot of slide head, which are really, really punishable on reaction by Mei with the instant jump forward into instant dash jump forward into JHS. Okay, good back throw there.
Oh.
Okay,
every time. Is this Kofmadness or is this me getting hit by every single goddamn fully charged dust? Oh, making me sad. Gets that sliding hit in there, a lot of meter. This is huge damage.
Against Mei, all of her normal mix-ups without meter are actually super bottlenecked because of the fuzzy. Because the slide and the 2D starts at 11 and 10, the other starts at 10, 20 and 28. Ooh, big damage.
The counter hit. Oh, just 2 hits. Just 2 big hits.
Were, like mashing too hard or too fast and they didn't get to the right timing.
Yep, it's entirely possible. This is why I've stopped doing the like purely optimal one, which is just a bunch of JH, and started doing HS, SH, H. Because that one is way easier to time. Ooh. Gets that plus
yes,
and in front.
Like this nice tick from the 2P. Usually do it directly from the blocked hit knuckle.
And then it's really hard to time because you don't know what your variable plus or minus is. You're between +1 to +10 is Potemkin in that scenario, and it can be kind of tricky to get the timing right. And at that point you might get mashed out because you don't actually know. But using the block 2P to time it was good, really good schmorts. Whoop! Forcing the Garuda block. Oh no! Catch the backdash! Doesn't matter if it's only 2 buttons this time. Oh.
Yeah,
that 5H is just not being respected by Nexus here.
This matchup has to be played in a very specific way from the Mei side, otherwise it's not going to be easy. Right now Nexus is doing okay, there's few things that I would like them to change, but when they have control in the corner... Ooh, what a bait! HPB? No, never mind. Saves it for the mix-up. You can OS the Buster.
Ooh, good block.
No.
There's that head slide.
Please.
I think we're seeing like Kofmadness just wondering how to close out this round without dying to some shenanigans from the Mei.
Ooh. Okay, the burst works out. Force them, and there's the Buster.
The Kara Buster after the block CS. You love to see it happen.
That is actually fuzzy jumpable, but it depends if your opponent is delaying the lows. If the lows are coming at the instant moment, then it's easily fuzzy jumpable. If they are delaying the lows, then that's the problem.
There's that 5H again. Nexus just refusing to respect 5H in this matchup.
Yeah, that's going to cost them. Not as much for damage, but mostly for positioning and what it opens up.
I wonder if Kofmadness is just whiffing 6Ps here when he's getting clipped by that falling anchor. Because that would break my heart. Good burst block? Question mark? I think that was just for momentum. Yep, it looks like the 6Ps that's getting blocked there. Head slide. Oh, there's the PRC.
Now you're guessing. No burst. Oh, a little bit too early for the Hammerfall break. Pushed too far away.
It's always the temptation though, because like if you push that Hammerfall break too late, your mix-up is going to get hit by their wake-up button because of the duration. That was to catch the jump out that didn't come. Very good mindfulness from Nexus to not do it.
Hammerfall, please. They tried to go for the Dolphin, and the Dolphin's 7 startup. That's -9, and it still didn't work out. So I'm wondering if maybe the connection is not great or something like that, because that's an easy punish.
It seems to be like 2 frames worth of rollback, so potentially might have just caught him off guard.
Yeah, it could be.
Oh,
okay.
Throw into the corner. Big damage. Such damage.
Cut short by the wall though, breaking, so it could have been worse. Whoa, what a pickup.
Oh, and there it is. Yeah, so like I was saying before, if you block the initial hit of it, the projectile doesn't show up. Oh, really good carrot pop buster.
First on the table though, you gotta bait it. There it is, too far though to make any out of it, so punish.
It's okay, this is still a position that Potemkin wants to be in. Has their burst going into the last round, their opponent doesn't, they can make something out of this. They can get hit by crossover anchor when they do Mega Fist, question mark. Looking for that slide head, spamming it.
Yeah, not a great idea. You can get punished really, really hard for it.
As a Potemkin, I don't want to be in the air against a Mei in this matchup. Like, she is... Her buttons are so much more threatening than anything I can throw out. Oh, good backdash on the carrot pop buster there.
It's funny because, like, the Mei's... Oh, okay, that's great. With the
There's the change side. I think there was an extension there that would have been 6H, but I think KOF was worried about the burst and was trying to bait it out. And there it is.
Oh, the 2P.
2P of the gods. There's that 5H again! That 5H going unrespected.
One other detail in this matchup, when you know that the Potemkin has meter and you're in neutral, you kind of want to run an FD break forward. In case they do the Hammerfall, you can cut them short and get the throw. So you don't have to be, in the PRC mix-up. Okay, good extension.
May have a lot of cancels off for 6P.
Yeah, I mean, depends on how good your charges are. If you can get 6P and charge the Dolphins, they can do like some nasty corner, bounces and things like that.
The main reason I ask is that Potemkin is that Hammerfall loses every single time to 6P, regardless of the cast member doing it. And if you have a cancel off 6P, you can get a lot out of it. One of the reasons the Nago matchup is so bad for Potemkin is that if he uses Hammerfall at any point, he instantly loses like 40% life.
Yeah, I mean, Mei doesn't really have the problem, meaning she can do the 6P recover and still punish him with a standing 5P, which is 5 frames.
Oh, there's that plus. Catches the next jump back with 2D. What? That anchor is so threatening.
That ball is fake. It can be, what's it called, flicked.
Even still, like, in the presence of the match, it's sometimes difficult to keep that in mind, to be wary of that kind of thing. Yeah. Currently on the 5-1 game set right now. Oh, there it is. Love to see it. Giving me some plus R flashbacks right there. Oh.
Oh no. 2P, comfortable 2P on the whiffed common grab.
Forcing normal grabs in this game to have a whiff animation now is interesting in a lot of ways because it forces a lot of really specific stuff to start happening. Really good heat knuckle. Love to see it.
Now, corner carry. Oh no, it doesn't go for the Hammerfall. Just take like a casual stroll.
It is super easy to mess up your timing on the Hammerfall up to HK. You can't move for like 15 frames more than you think. It's actually kind of something that you just got to get in your head to hammerfall late a lot of the time.
Yeah.
You can burn it early and lose your charge. 6-1 right now. Kofmadness really showing off his stuff.
On set point against nexus.
Like, nexus hasn't been slouching in this at all. Like, they've been playing pretty well going through this entire matchup. It's just Kofmadness getting, like, the odd PRC out here, showing why Potemkin is one of the, like, most dangerous characters in this game if you let him play his game.
Yeah, for sure. And if you don't know the specifics of the matchup, like, you shouldn't really backdash when they have, PRCable busters. You want to jump back, take the throw attack, or take the air super for a punish his throw deck attempt. There's a little bit of details, but you gotta know them.
Whoa. Good reaction to the PRC there. Finally starting to get around those Potemkin busters. Not suffering the damage that could have actually cost them the round. Whoa. Interesting counter. Finally punishing that 5k at the ranges that Kofmadness is looking for them. Every time I see a 6p out of Potemkin neutral, I'm like, did you just mistime your hammerfall charge, or are you making godlike reads here? Because with me, honestly, it's 50-50. I could be either.
Okay, Nexus in a really good position. One bar on Potemkin though. Do you want to anticipate that? Never mind. Yeah, jumping D to avoid the jump. Jump to H. Oh, sorry, jump to D, right? The big butt of justice.
The big butt of justice, which is, jump D on Potemkin right now is the butt of justice, and it's weird in this game, because previously butt of justice left Potemkin plus and was way more disjointed. It is now leaving him at 0. So, if you have a button faster than 5 frames, you can't Potemkin bust you for free anymore.
Yeah, I guess.
A lot of people don't know that, though, so I still get them. Burst did not want to deal with the shenanigans coming out of Nexus there, or sorry, out of Kofmadness there. Just opts to burst even after blocking everything. 5H is doing so much work. Going for the Garuda impact shenanigans. May doesn't have a huge amount she can do about this except to jump back out, but once you're doing that, CS could go to the lows and actually get a full combo in the corner.
I mean, between the two Garudas, you can super, but it's incredibly tight, and I don't know if it's worth it, because if you get caught by the Garuda, then he can bust her for free.
It's just death at that point. I believe that if you get counter hit Garuda, you can actually do from counter hit Garuda again.
Damn.
It's big. Don't get hit by counter hit Garuda. They gave the man a gun.
Right now, Nexus with the control, also the burst advantage up by small control.
Like, Nexus is making their way back into this game in a really convincing fashion. I think they've adjusted to what was getting them hit in neutral, and they've adjusted to they don't want to give Kofmadness a single inch. They know that, like, all that's happening is that they establish control of the game, and then immediately afterwards, Kofmadness puts them in the 50-50 and they just lose. Because that's what Potemkin does to you. Ooh.
Make a block. Oh, that's going to be a lot of damage. No, never mind. Still goes with the short version.
Oh, really good use of the red RC there. For anyone who doesn't know, if you red RC any hit of armor after you've already hit them once, you'll put them into a floating/hard knockdown state. Because the second hit counts as a hit. Which is great. I hate it. Ooh. I'm just looking for those hits here. Both of them kind of fishing in very different ways.
Well, that's a mammal, so she's not fishing. But I get the joke. That is.
Oh no. A wasted burst in the corner against a May. Oh, going for that hard knockdown with the Oki. What's it gonna be? Run up and make him block. Put yourself in the corner, doesn't matter. Ooh, PRC low.
Yeah, the 2K2D is incredibly good for Potemkin against Potemkin, because often they're just trying to walk back and distance themselves from the Dolphin. So the 2K2D sets them into a decent knockdown, and the Dolphin carries them to the corner.
god, so much damage. Like, and here we're going back into the Oki setup again after the wall break. Whoa, slight delay, but gets the counter hit.
I wonder if they avoided the super jump due to the PRC HBB cancel.
Could be. Ooh. 5D just gets YRC'd. Nexus doesn't want to block a single shenanigan out of Kofmadness here. They just want to be done with this match. Hard knockdown? No. What about if you were knocked down over there? Back in it. This is one of the things that always makes me super sad. If you are too far away for your CS to come out as Potemkin, you get RS, and they just go a million miles. This is super threatening right now. Yep, good use of the YRC. The overhead to get around the Potbuster, or even just the normal throw, I think that one was. Dolphin.
Nice.
Good reaction slide head.
Ball, might as well use it, you're almost dead. Oh, no, nice. The Dolphin on the 2D, anything, like any cancel would have been destroyed due to the armor, right? Like, even if they had done a slide dead, that wouldn't change anything. Still, the damage would.
Yeah, their health was too low. You can only absorb so much with the armor, and it only reduces it by so much. If you still die from the damage, you still die from the damage.
Exactly.
And there's the back throw. And there's... Oh! And now we're seeing a Potemkin with a lot of meter.
Yo!
Getting a lot of damage.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play amongst the gods. Another word,
Wow.
take my hand. Another word, please GG me.
My heart is beating here for Kofmadness. I'm just seeing all these opportunities to Potbuster, but like sometimes you don't want to take them because it's just that mix up the maze putting you in by being close and then just going to hit you with the overhead. For all the damage that we got out of that 100 meter, May is back in this game. It's literally anyone's game right now. Whoa! 5k! Red RC? This is going to be enough damage. Oh no! What? If you just done Heat Knuckle, that would have been enough damage.
Yeah, exactly. It's a multi-hit as well. Okay, you have one chance for burst.
Oh! Oh my god. There's so little health. May's guts must be working overtime on that one.
Ooh, and
there's the throw.
It's funny because on that burst, the early burst, May, she has so many approaches for it to kill, especially when she has meter. Wow. Okay, Heat Knuckle.
I love a round start Heat Knuckle. I love a round start Heat Knuckle. It's where you let the other person know, hey, I see you. 6p. Good block. Goes for a punish combo at the end. Not going to get anything into the wall break, but that's it. Alright, we're down to potentially the final game here for Kofmadness. All we need to do is win this round.
Starting well, though.
Just both whipping their big buttons.
Okay, that's a good one. That's the control.
I don't think HK was a great choice there because it auto breaks the wall.
Yeah, I thought with just the Heat Knuckle would have been enough, right? With one button into Heat Knuckle to keep it in the corner.
Oh no, Heat Knuckle auto breaks. Like even if the only thing we heat them with is every time Heat Knuckle auto breaks the wall 100% of the time, no matter the distance. That is a property that Heat Knuckle has. Oh no! After all that talk, Heat Knuckle is almost dead here. It's like a falling overhead.
Oh, OTG! Why didn't you go to G with the Abby? Okay. Yeah.
Yep. There we go. It's so hard to bring yourself mentally to expend a meter on FDing in this game. It runs out so fast. And Nexus bringing themselves back up. We're at 5-6 here. Nexus with 2 more games to win. Kofmadness needs to like clinch this last bit.
Yeah, Nexus has taken 4 games in a row from the 6-1. So the momentum is all on their side. Kofmadness needs to stop this momentum.
And this is definitely a momentum matchup. Like this, like Leo, Saul, all these things from Potemkin. Once the opponent feels like they have the upper hand, Pot really struggles to like force them to respect his pressure.
Yeah, there are some adjustments that can be made against Pot that makes their life miserable.
Like just having that little bit of extra distance, not respecting some of their options on wake up, like being aware of what you can hit. Back Mega Fist doesn't get a full confirm off it, but still decent damage. Back Mega Fist again. Oh, counter YRC.
Stand. There we go.
Oh.
That
only just
to make it safe. But okay, now you have to block this, and then you have to block the Mega Fist. Good luck.
Oh. Blocking low to high? My god, what kind of monster would do that?
Jumping HS, cutting into the corner. The back Mega Fist, though, no burst to escape it, and now you're into a 50-50.
Mm-hmm. The backdash gets caught by the 5K, and now... Oh! I don't know what that was. I think that was a jump throw attempt.
Yeah, I think the early JH has beaten the throw. This is going to be a lot of damage, but still, you have one more chance.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Even after this, like, he still has 2 rounds to go through. Nexus needs to clinch this one out, though, and there it is.
Wow, Nexus trying to stay alive, trying to stay in the set, trying to win this set from a terrible position from the 1-6, now fighting for that 6-6.
Mm-hmm. And is doing well here. Like, has Kofmadness in the corner, even after that burst. Like, Potemkin struggles to get out of the corner unless if they're doing, like, an instant hammerfall, and you don't really want to do that into May.
Yeah, because she can punish it fairly hard. Even the Mega Fist forwards, Nexus has not been consistent with those punishes, but definitely they can like make and punish those very, very well.
Finally out of the corner here for Kofmadness. Tiny amount of life remaining. Like, has to respect May's options, even though there's no more meat. Oh!
Yeah, that would have been PRCable as well, and another one comes in. There we go. Oh, what a just block. Unfortunately, didn't get anything from it, but yeah. Go burst, and this time we are going to see the gods again. This time, optimal use for the meter, and now
He's still alive.
Coming down.
Still alive.
Yeah, but still, not too bad of a situation.
Could possibly chip this out with a couple more hits. Just needs to be careful. May's almost got the meter.
Ouch.
May has meter.
Oh, the God. Mega Fist takes it for Kofmadness, slapping the anchor down. It doesn't matter if it's made of steel. I'm made of iron.
Oh my god, that clipped the very last bit of the disjointed hitbox. Oh, excellent play from both players there. Really like demonstrating a lot of what this matchup has to offer in terms of high-level play. Like, what you have to think about, what you have to consider, and what you have to play around. Like, just really well played from both of them, both earning the points that they got on the board.
Yeah, this was definitely the hypest set of the day, even though everything was like a pleasure to watch. You know, this back and forth was really, really interesting to behold. The adjustments that the Nexus has made were working for the longest time. And even, you know, when they didn't work, when actually Kofmadness snapped the victory, it was really, really close.
Yeah, like, that was just really excellent play and really excellent adjustments. Like, all the mentality that you have. This is one of the things, again, I harp on this every week, and I'm going to keep harping on it every week. The extended sets that you get to play give you a chance to, like, mentally recover, analyze what you're doing in the middle of the game, and be able to take a step back. That's why we're seeing these big comebacks, these big runbacks happen in the middle of the same sets. Because people are being like, okay, I'm getting hit by this, he's doing Hammerfall, PRC, PB on me, so I'm just going to jump out of the way when I see it happen. But unfortunately, when you start getting into that mindset, you then wind up into, oh, he's doing Hammerfall PRC, this is fine, what do you mean Heavenly Potbuster?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You have to consider all the options, and you have to keep circling them down. And also, you need to observe the habit, because, you know, how many times are they doing PB? How many times are they doing HPB? They cannot do HPB without meter, but maybe they're bursting a lot as a goal burst to try and get into the situation. So there's a lot of factors to keep circling around. But yeah, that was the last set of the night, right?
I believe that was the third game, and so the final set, yeah.
Yeah. So,
sorry, we had a here there. So just confirming what we knew.
Yeah, I was about to say, reminder that this is week 5 of Strive. I believe there's going to be more weeks, right? Because this is a bigger bracket than, you know, some other games.
I'm just going to double check myself. Yeah, there's 7 rounds of Strive overall.
Strive, and in general, there are other games that are being run. So on Wednesdays and Thursdays, we're going to have Rev 2 and Under Night Invert CLR, respectively. So there will be more sets to be played, more video games to be played, more buttons to be pressed, even in Match Arena if you haven't pressed them already. But if you want to press them before you go, then there is your chance. In the chat, there will be the links being posted super soon by Sinjul. But yeah, in general, a lot of content to be coming, a lot of sets to be played. And as you were mentioning, sets are so fun because you get to see not only the improvement in real time, the adaptation in real time, but also the rate at which it happens. Because let's face it, the best players are the ones that adapt very, very fast. So, there's also that to be seen in real time. It makes the core aspect of fighting games really interesting. Also, don't forget that we have a raffle at the end of the season, and there are still donations being taken. So if you have it in your heart to contribute directly, you can do so with I think it's on the donate button on the stream, like under the stream. And we are not too far from the very first stretch goal, which will be a marathon of Melty Blood Lumina as soon as it comes out. So if you're looking forward to that game, you have some pennies to spend and want to contribute to that, maybe you'll have a dedicated stream on day one. Anything else to add? I don't know if I'm was volume.
I don't think we have anything else to add currently. I'm looking forward to the rest of the weeks to play. Sorry, go ahead, Gil.
I said, actually, there might be. I think you're running a Tekken 3v3 soon, Sinjul. Do you want to step in? Because I don't have all the details for that.
So yes, we will have a Tekken 3-on-3 this Sunday at 7 p.m. So if you like Tekken, if you're looking for a partner to play with, then check out our Discord server. We already have two teams signed up right now. Last Sunday we had the Guilty Gear 3-on-3, which we will have again probably next week on the weekend. Still waiting for my appointments to get figured out. But yeah, so I'm gonna post the link for Tekken right now, and for Guilty Gear Strive 3-on-3. Just join our Discord, grab the Guilty Gear Strive role in #roles, and then you will get pinged as soon as it's up.
Yeah, so plenty of content, plenty of events, plenty of games being cycled and run, plenty of fun to be had in the 2BCU community. Join the Discord, grab some friends. If you don't have friends, make some on the Discord, and then come and join the events. I am GillStomarite. You can find me on Twitter at GillStomarite, and Voa, I'll let you shout out your own things.
Yeah, I'm Voa. You can find me at VoaSpins on Twitter if you have to. But for the most part, I just hang around the Discord, and there is an Irish Discord as well that I want to big ups. The Air Dashers Discord, spelt in an Irish manner, of course. So if there's any other Irish players out there who are watching, feel free to join in. We play all the anime games and sometimes non-anime games as well.
As a non-Irish, I'm trying to figure out what Irish way of spelling Air Dashers, and I think it's like E-I-R-E Dashers.
You got it in one.
That's pretty sexy. I'm not gonna lie. I love it. I love it.
All right.
Without further ado, we will leave you to whoever Sinjul hosts. If they're thinking about hosting anyone, we will see you next week. I think I'm doing Strive as well. I might be doing Strive, Vaxpor meeting. So yeah, week 6 of Strive coming. 2 more weeks to go before the final phase, and generally with all the other events. It was a lot of fun. Have a good night.
Yep. Take care and good night.